Let's talk about the Wiggles, shall we? If you got a preschooler at home, you know our next guest. The Wiggles are the world's biggest stars when it comes to toddlers. As you said, what'd you say, the Beatles for babies?
That's right.
That was my favorite thing ever. 30 million DVDs and CDs sold, and now after decades of making music, the original Fab Four lineup of the Wiggles is reuniting for one last album, one last tour. We'll talk to them in just a moment, but first, a look back at 21 years of wiggling.
We're the Wiggles. It's on the knees.
For more than 20 years, the Wiggles have been the group of choice for preschoolers. The equivalent of U2, if you will, for the diaper clad.
We're driving in the big red car.
At their peak, the band played 500 shows annually to the tune of $45 million a year.
Spaghetti, spaghetti, spaghetti.
But 5 years ago, it all changed for the Wiggles. Lead singer Greg Page, otherwise known as the Yellow Wiggle, was stricken by a mysterious illness. After scores of testing, he was diagnosed with orthostatic intolerance, a serious cardiovascular condition.
Basically means that when I stand up, my heart doesn't pump enough blood around my body.
Page's medical malady, which included fainting spells, forced him to bow out of Wiggle action indefinitely, saddening his young fans.
Greg, I know that you don't feel that good, and I hope you feel better.
But now Page is back with his fellow Wiggles on a world tour that's both a hello and a farewell. At the end of the year, Page, in addition to fellow longtime Wiggles, Murray Cook and Jeff Fatt, say they will all officially retire. They'll hand over their brightly colored costumes to 3 new band members, including Emma Watkins, who will become the group's first female Wiggle.
Getting strong.
Now, as they prepare for the original band's farewell tour,
Strong. Getting strong. Getting.
they insist it is not a time for pint-sized groupies to be sad. Instead, it's a time to smile, to dance, and of course, to wiggle. Oh wow, you got to do the move, I guess. Joining us now to chat about their new CD, DVD, big birthday, and the final celebration tour are the Wiggles. Very excited to have you guys here, and welcome back to you, Greg.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
5 years away
Yep.
to deal with your illness.
Yeah.
How does it feel to be reunited?
It's amazing, yeah, it's great. I'm glad the guys asked me to come back, and I'm glad I can be part of the final celebration tour for the original lineup of the Wiggles, and it's just amazing to be back on stage with these guys.
And how are you feeling?
Yeah, very well, thanks. I'm on top of my health, and I can't wait to get on tour again.
Your energy certainly seems to be right on top. And for you guys to have the Yellow Wiggle sort of not in action for a bit, had to have been tough.
It was very tough. It's very sad for not only us, for everyone around the world who loves Greg. And for years he went undiagnosed, and look, the last 5 years, the biggest miracle for us is that he's feeling better.
Yeah.
Then the second bonus is he's back on stage with us.
Yep.
And the original Wiggles are going to go around for just till the end of the year, and then some new Wiggles are going to take over. But we're having a ball back with Greg.
And you two are writing partners, right? Correct?
Yeah.
Some of the Wiggles' famous songs came from you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
but
for
we all-
you,
yeah,
I
we
know,
all-
big collaboration.
Jeff just falls asleep the whole time on the ride.
That's his thing. I remember from my son, you were the sleeper, you were the eater, guitar in hand. I got the whole routine. And 21 years you've been doing it. That's a long time to be together. What's the secret of your success, Murray?
Well, I think part of it is we were friends before we started, so there's a real chemistry between us. But we also have a background in early childhood education. Greg and Anthony and I are all preschool teachers. So I think just using all those things, putting them all together is really what's kept us going.
Will you do us a favor and tell us that backstory? Because it's pretty remarkable how you came to be.
Well, Anthony and Greg and I were at university together and were studying to be early childhood teachers, so teaching little
nursery
ones.
school teachers.
Yeah, and Anthony had an idea of recording an album. We just thought it was going to be a one-off. We didn't think it was going to be, our career. And here we are 21 years later.
Here you are. It's amazing. And now as we embark on the final tour, this Thursday you begin?
Yeah, in San Diego, and then we take 6 weeks all across the US. It's going to be amazing.
And will you be, I'm sure now you're seeing kids who fell in love with you when you started 21 years ago, who now maybe have kids.
Yeah, definitely. In Australia, we do. We've had quite a few people
That's
bring along their
unbelievable.
children. It's amazing. It makes us feel really old.
Oh, no.
Justifies the grey hair.
No, yeah. Minor detail. You mentioned the new Wiggles coming aboard.
Yeah.
3 of you will be retiring.
Every
Red, yellow, and blue, correct?
No, I'm staying.
Oh, thank God, blue.
Yeah, blue's staying. But the thing is, at every show we do, right at the end of the show, the three guys retiring, Jeff, Murray and Greg, have their little moment on stage, and backstage, I'm telling you, we're so sad. Every show we get so sad that these guys, and we're not looking forward to the last show at the end of the year. The good thing is for next year, there's the first female Wiggle coming on board. Yes.
How did Emma capture? Emma is the first female Wiggle, and what was it about her that you said, you know what, this is groundbreaking, we want her as part of the team?
Yeah, well, she's been on stage with us for a while. She's been doing shows with us, and she's just an amazing person. She's got lots of different skills. She's very funny. She can sing, she can dance, and she's just got an amazing personality. So it was kind of a no-brainer, really.
All right. Well, we want to hear you sing and dance with your amazing personalities after the break. Looking forward to that. If you need a green Wiggle, apparently I'm available.